Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I am going to be making inside out or unstuffed cabbage soup. I have a recipe that I did kind of like this earlier in the crock pot. This one I'm going to do on the stove, and I have a pound of lean turkey meat in my pan right now, and it's going to get browned. And while it's browning, I'm going to just chop up a whole head of cabbage, and I'm going to chop a few carrots. I have rice, cauliflower. I'm going to use an onion, or a half of an onion, and a half of a bell pepper. And then I also have some snap peas. And I'm just going to use a little bit of everything, and some tomatoes, and I think I'm going to use a spaghetti sauce, and I'm also going to use some beef broth. So let's get started. The more I look at this cabbage, the more I think it may be a little too much, so I'm going to put some of it in a zippy. That's a lot of cabbage, isn't it? I love cabbage though. Now the one thing I'm not going to use is rice, because I'm using the cauliflower rice. But if you wanted to add some rice, if you weren't worried about carbs, add some rice. We actually have some. My husband loves rice, so he will probably add some to his, I will imagine. I'm going to chop up this onion that I have. Couldn't find my big knife. I'm teasing, this knife is huge. I'm going to go ahead and add the onion to the meat while it's browning. I'm going to chop up our pepper. That little end, I'm sure, wouldn't hurt anybody. Nobody would even know it was in there, but I did, so. Chop, chop, chop. And I might rough chop some carrots too, because these are kind of big. I'm going to use this baggie that the pepper was in and put the carrots in it. Reuse, recycle. There we go. Buttercup. Butter. Sorry guys. She's crazy. Butter. She hears my son upstairs. Buttercup. There we go. So now I'm going to check on the beef, or the turkey. Turkey, huh? We We like it when it's like really small pieces. So I'm just kind of making sure that it is. Here, let me bring you over here to this. You're on a road trip. You can kind of see. Hopefully you're not getting foggy. I have a really cool tool that helps break these up, and every time I use it on this channel, people ask what it is or where I got it. I really have no idea, but it is pretty handy. I know that Pampered Chef sells something like it, but I know that mine is not Pampered Chef. But I've had it for a while and I have no idea where I got it. May have been like Bed Bath & Beyond or Kohl's or... Okay, my meat is done. So I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, a couple of cloves. I already used the minced garlic. And then we're going to add the spaghetti sauce. Mine's just the Barilla tomato and basil. And I'm going to fill this up with water. About 3/4 of the way full. And I'm going to put my beef base, oh goodness, I'm dirtying spoons like crazy. You want about 5 cups of stock. So this is going to be, I need about 5 teaspoons. Ooh, it's bubbling. So I'll put my lid on it. And I'm going to shake this up and I'm going to turn my heat down. So I'm cleaning out the jar. And I'm kind of melting the stock. And it will finish melting in here if it doesn't completely melt in there, which it didn't. And then I'm going to add about another half, 3/4 of another jar. You want about 5 cups of stock. All right, so then now, here comes the good stuff. I'm not even using all of it still. I still have about 1/4 of a head or a little less. I'm going to open up my riced cauliflower. This is just cauliflower that's been cut up to look like, or to look like rice, I guess. I'm going to put the whole bag in. Because why not? And you can see how it looks like rice. So it might trick people into thinking it is rice. Now this is going to need some salt and pepper. I'm using my Pinsy's Best Pepper. This is my favorite. And you'll have to do this to taste. We're kind of a salt family, so I'm putting extra salt in there. And then whatever else you want to put in here. I have some dried shallots. I'm going to put a few of those in. I might use a little coriander. excuse me. Cajun seasoning, I don't need that. Here's something called Forward. I'm not even sure what that is. I'll put a little in. Looks like chili powder. Just whatever spices you guys like. And this is going to cook down a little. For a second I was wondering what that brown stuff was, but it's just the broth. And now we wait. We just let it cook at least 20 minutes and we'll check on it. So I will be back. Super easy. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 45 minutes. You want to cook it until the carrots are done for sure. I checked it at 20. I didn't bring you guys along, but the carrots were not done, but they are done now, I believe. They should be. So this is what it looks like. Looks so good. And you could serve it with crackers or sour cream. I'm just going to serve it in a bowl. And I say that this makes about 8 servings, but we use really big bowls. So 8 really big servings. And I put it into my Fitness Pal, and it has like, oh, I don't remember, 200 calories maybe for 1/8 of it. So let's give it a try. I want to get some cabbage. I just don't want it to be too hot because it's obviously boiling. I'm blowing on it. Oh, it's good. Woo. Super hot. I'm gonna turn it off. But it is super good. Oh, that's yummy. It's like a really good vegetable soup with, well, it tastes like ground beef to me, but it's ground turkey. So thanks, guys. Bye-bye.